The Sunshine Ladies Tour moved to the coast for its third stop of the 2018 season, the Cape Town Ladies Open in the Mother City. A popular holiday destination for both local and international travellers, the Western Cape offers a variety of outdoor sporting opportunities, but this week the focus was on ladies golf. The Royal Cape Golf Club was the host venue. This beautiful course located conveniently close to many popular activities offered by Cape Town. A strong field was assembled to compete for the Cape Town Ladies Open, and scoring was good over the opening 2 days. On a course which plays as a par 74 with 6 par 5s, the big-hitting Ivana Samu opened with a 68, making 9 birdies on the par 5s on days 1 and 2. Leanne Pace was having an up-and-down opening 2 rounds. Having had to pull out of the Joburg Ladies Open due to illness, Pace was making a lot of birdies around a course where she lost out in a playoff in 2017. But she kept in touch with the leaders on day 2 in search for her first win of 2018. Anna Sventrup started her campaign with a 2-under par 72 and was making good progress up on the second day at Royal Cape in sunny conditions. The Swede showed a good combination of power and fitness from tee to green. This her third at the par 5 7th hole. She couldn't convert her birdie putt, but Sventrup did sign for a 69 and play herself into contention with the day to go in Cape Town. One behind the leaders after 2 rounds. Annelise Cordell here at the par 3 8th hole was another international player going well. The French woman overcoming injury and playing good golf through the week. A 4-under par 70 meant she'd be in the second last group on the final morning. Samu, meanwhile, kept her form going. Despite making a double bogey at the 4th hole, she regained her composure and ensured she maintained the lead. Stacey Bregman put on a putting masterclass on the Royal Cape putting surfaces. She shot 9s of 35 and 38 to card a 1-under 73, which included this eagle at the par 5 3rd hole. Smiles all round. Given the drought in the Western Cape, the club did remarkably well with the water restrictions to get the course in such great condition for the tournament.
The greens are rolling actually magnificent at the moment. They're rolling true, and obviously they're not as quick as what Joburg courses would be, but it's the coast and we got to stick to it. I couldn't believe that the course was in such great conditions because I kind of took a Dubai feeling about this, like a Dubai desert, because you know what, you have to hit it on the fairway in order to have a good lie type of thing, and you hit it off the fairway, you just got to punch it out or you just got to keep it in play.
Kieran Matharu was enjoying a remarkable day. She started the week with a level par 74, but her game was on fire on the second day. She looked good from tee to green, and the young British player continues to improve. Matharu's putting was particularly good. This example, a birdie at the 5th. She signed for a 7-under 67.
Actually, I'm here with my putting coach, Warren Lake. So he's been walking around. So we've been working on, the way that we read putts. I just read it like, the system that I use, and it was a bit more pace, but because the greens are slightly slow, I want to hit it with a bit more pace. Yeah, I really enjoy coming here. We get to play these lovely courses. I love being here, so we've got another, 4 tournaments after this. So it's nice to not be in the snow.
Samu would lead going into the final round, an 8-under par tournament total, and she looked for her maiden Sunshine Ladies Tour victory.
Well, I'm excited to get back out there and try take back some shots that I gave away to the course today. But I suppose tomorrow it's the course and we're going to challenge each other.
A multinational leaderboard after 2 rounds of the Cape Town Ladies Open. Leanne Pace 3 back, as young South African Ivana Samu took a narrow lead into the final round. The final morning in Cape Town saw near-perfect weather conditions at Royal Cape. The young hopefuls went through their paces ahead of the round, all looking to take that next step in their careers and claim a Sunshine Ladies Tour title in 2018. Ivana Samu led the way. She got off to a solid enough start. That her second into the 1st hole after a booming drive. Up ahead of Samu, veteran Sunshine Ladies Tour campaigner Tandy McCullum put on a wonderful display. She made 3 birdies over the opening 8 holes and moved herself up the leaderboard. Bregman, a winner at the season opener here at the 3rd hole. That chip led to a birdie at the par 5, and she eventually had her low round of the week, a 71. Anna Svensrup made 3 solid pars to get her day underway. She looked very comfortable on the greens all week, and with an easy tempo to her game, the Swede could well find herself in the winner's circle out on the Sunshine Ladies Tour before too long. Annalise Cordell was having no such trouble as she climbed up the leaderboard. That birdie at the 3rd hole helping her move to 5 under par for the week and settle any early nerves that may have been lingering. Svensrup here at the 3rd. She'd have to settle for par despite this good approach into the par 5. A couple of bogeys midway through her front 9 derailed her campaign slightly. Leanne Pace was looking to make a move on the final morning. The overnight leader's not really applying any pressure, and the experienced Pace used all her course management skills here at the 5th hole. That was set up to her 2nd birdie opportunity of the day. Nicole Garcia, fresh off a flight from Australia having played on the LET Tour, was in good form in Cape Town. Her length off the tee a real asset, but she has added an all-round maturity to her game. Pace at the 5th for birdie, and that got her to level par. 2 birdies, 2 bogeys and a par through 5 holes. Garcia at the 9th, looking to turn in level par. A couple of birdies mixed with a couple of bogeys meant she'd go into the back 9 where she started the day. Leanne Pace meanwhile was stringing a good run together as the front 9 progressed. She birdied the 5th, then played this lovely approach into the 6th green to set up another birdie opportunity and really get her round going, which she duly converted with this fine downhill putt. 2 birdies in a row, but she wasn't done. This her approach at the par 5 7th hole. And she hit it to within a couple of feet and she converted for a hat-trick of birdies. Then on to the 8th hole, this for 4 in a row. And despite looking like it may run out of steam, that run of 4 birdies through holes 5 to 8 meant we had a new leader, Pace led by 1 going into the 9th. She was playing in the penultimate 3-ball with her good friend Annalise Cordell, who had this to save par at the 8th and did so in style. She'd turn in level par 37. The 11th hole is a par 5. This was Cordell's 2nd into the green. Fantastic hit which set up a very marketable eagle opportunity at a time when the leaders were struggling in the group behind. She'd convert the eagle putt. Up ahead, McCallum continued to go well. She unfortunately finished her round with 2 bogeys, but did finish in 5th on her own and secure a few crucial Investec Property Fund Order of Merit points. The French golfer Cordell continued to impress as Pace looked on. This at the 13th, a tricky par 3 and a much-needed birdie as we entered the business end of the Cape Town Ladies Open. 7 under par with 5 to play. Nicole Garcia for birdie at the 16th, which followed birdies at the 12th and 14th holes to put herself in a strong position heading back towards the clubhouse. Cordell to go 8 under par at the 14th. That birdie ensured she had a 1-stroke lead over Leanne Pace, and the Cape Town Ladies Open was being very closely contested. Nicole Garcia birdied the 17th as well and had this par save to finish on 7 under par and set the clubhouse lead. Leanne Pace back on the par 5 16th hole. She'd found the trees and played her recovery shot to here, then this great approach under pressure. A par at 16 would keep her on 7 under and narrowly behind playing partner Cordell. Cordell at the same hole. That though her 3rd shot, and although coming up slightly shorter than she'd have hoped, an uphill putt awaited her on the par 5. Cordell now with that putt for 9 under par and a 2-stroke lead over Pace and Garcia. Very neatly done, and she had a 2-stroke lead with 2 to play. Svenstrup's card was way too colourful for her liking. In with a shot at the title at the beginning of the day, too many bogeys ultimately cost her. She'd finish in a tie for 6th place. Leanne Pace up at the 18th, having parred 17, needed this to ensure she'd force a playoff with Cordell by moving to 8 under par. And she did just that. Cordell having found trouble down 18, Pace took her opportunity at the last. Cordell to tidy up at the 18th. That for bogey and a tournament total of 8 under par. She finished with 2 rounds of 70 and will be pleased that it now looks as though her injury woes are behind her. Kieran Matharu finished with a 78, leaving her on 3 under par for the week and in a 3-way tie for 6th place. She'd be disappointed with her finish, but can take a lot from her wonderful second round of 67 into the remaining 4 events of the season. Ivana Samu would have wanted to have claimed the title this week, but a tough final day meant she'll have to wait for that Sunshine Ladies Tour win. Leanne Pace was first off down the 18th hole, and she and Cordell duelled it out for the Cape Town Ladies Open crown. Pace found trees from the tee, but then produced this bit of magic to set up a very good up and down opportunity and a par at the first playoff hole. Cordell had this for par at the 18th in an attempt to put pressure on Pace. But her putt from the fringe left Pace to claim the trophy she'd lost in last year's playoff to Ashley Buhai. A bogey 5 would have to do for Annalise Cordell. Pace with a downhill putt slightly from the right to capture the title and move up the Investec Property Fund Order of Merit. And Pace is once again a Sunshine Ladies Tour winner. A solid round all week for Pace, and the win will give her confidence for the season ahead. Garcia and Bregman had good weeks, as did England's Lauren Taylor and Hayley Davis. But Pace takes the title, and she'll be looking to secure the overall Investec Property Fund Order of Merit.
If I have a chance, I'll definitely want to go for it. I think the SA Open has more points, so if you can get a good finish or a win there, then hopefully I can win the Order of Merit. That would be pretty cool start to the season.
That's how things stand after 3 events into the 2018 season. 4 events to come, with the Investec Women's Open ending proceedings in early March. After a beautiful week at the Royal Cape Golf Club, the ladies head down the garden route for the Dimension Data Ladies Pro-Am. A week all thoroughly enjoy. But for now, from the Highlights team in Cape Town, it's goodbye.